Woo! Man, we're right back at it. It's time to add the second mod to the car. They're quick, they're easy, and they usually do a great job in shipping. I ordered my window louvers from AmericanMuscle.com. They came in this box from Modular Muscle Design. There we go. Looks like I've got some instructions and tape and the pieces themselves. So I'm going to go out and do a dry fit and just see what they're going to look like. Make sure I separate each one so that the left is on the left, the right is on the right. And I don't make a mistake by putting the right on the left and the left on the right, because I saw that on AmericanMuscle.com. Someone else had put theirs upside down. So, yeah. Taking my own advice, I went ahead and I cut an inch off from the edge, and then I bent the mesh into place, test fitting it. It looks decent. It's nice and snug. Now I gotta take this thing right here, cut that out, and then put it on the bigger piece of mesh. And you don't want to cut out that exact shape, because then you'll be pissed off. You just want to use this as a guide. So you're going to cut the shape here out on the paper, but you're going to lay it down on the mesh, and then it only serves as a guide, not the actual outline for you to cut, because you don't want to cut this shape into the mesh. This is the area that you want to preserve, and you're just going to make slits that allow you to cut away the excess, and then you're going to use the whole thing to wrap around this piece right here. So it's hard to explain, better if I just do it. So here's the next step. You get your shape cut out, and you're going to use, like I said, it's only a guide. But one of the things that you will notice is this template is made out of like regular loose leaf paper, and it is sliding all over the mesh. So if I were you, I would get like a piece of tape, or even like the wall putty, or if you're ghetto and broke, just a piece of chewing gum, to secure this into place as much as possible, so that while you're doing your cutting, your guide isn't moving around and messing up your cuts. So after a couple of minutes of cutting, you're going to get a shape somewhat like this. Now, it's not really important how good, well, it is important if you do a good job. I didn't do that great of a job. But the part that I didn't do that well on is the part that's going to fold over. What's really important is making sure that you maintain a nice middle area, because that's where your scoop opens up, and that's what you want to have meshed. So for this next step on attaching the grill, we are going to use the adhesion promoter to basically get these areas ready for what I like to call no, I'm kidding. We're just going to attach the mesh. So we're going to put the adhesion promoter first, clean it first with alcohol, then adhesion promote, then mesh, in that order. Make sure you do a good thorough job with your alcohol pad. It's very tiny, but you're gonna want to make sure that you get it nice and clean, because if you get one of these and you'll touch it, well, you can probably see just the difference. You can see where I've alcoholed it, and you can see where it's not. It's very grainy and kind of dusty feeling right here. You don't want to attach tape to that, because you could be going down the highway and your tape won't be secured, and there goes your louver in front of that hot girl you were trying to impress. So when you're using your adhesion promoter, you want to be quick, and you want to be precise, and you want to be firm, because you get one per louver and you have to still do the rest of the edge with it and the mesh if you want to do both. So you got to conserve it. So be quick, be smooth, go deep. Adding the tape is a very easy step. The way I suggest you do it, especially if you don't have any measuring tape with you, is to take the roll, start by putting just a little bit on one side, and then stretch it across. Once you've gotten to the desired length, you cut it. Next, you'll see I've securely attached my mesh. So there you go. Check that out. You can see the TV. Alright, this one was a little more difficult to do, and it looks like shit from the back, but from the front it doesn't look too bad. Oh, I messed up right there. That sucks. Just one cut was a little off right there, but overall I like it. It's not too cool, not too bad. I like the honeycomb. But now this bad boy is ready for a full adhesion promotion around the edge and the application of the tape. I'll remove that right there and that one over there, and then I'll throw it on the car. the car, which has actually been sitting outside running with full heat because I want to keep my windows warm. You know, the best way to make sure that your tape will stay on the windows is to make sure that they're warm, and I can't warm the glass from the outside, so I'm warming it from the inside. So here's how you know if your car is warm enough to apply. If it was sitting out in the sun and it's not cold outside, then you don't have to worry, but as you can see, it's nighttime where I am, so the temperature is a lot lower. But like I said, I've been running the heat and it's on idle. So go ahead and touch your window. Does it feel cold or warm? This feels lukewarm, but it definitely feels hotter than if it was sitting in the sun. So I know I'm ready to go. Also for this step, you want to make sure that you already pre-plan the angle of your window louver so that when you go up to it, you can just put it on. Because once you peel off the backing tape and then you stick it on, you're done. If you messed up, you ruined your louver, because you're going to ruin the tape. You got to scratch off the tape and you got to get a new one of these, or maybe just new tape, but it's going to look ugly and you're going to be pissed off. So I suggest you take it, mount it first, make sure that it's in the right direction, then turn it the direction that you want to turn it, peel off, and then just reverse that direction. It sounds simple and it sounds really dumb, like and insulting, but I promise you, you put it down, you take off the tape, you pick it up, and you pick it up a different way and you stick it on and realize that you put it on upside down, you're gonna be pissed. Alright, so it's been about a half an hour, but I got the first louver done and it's not too bad looking. But one thing I will tell you is watch out for rogue tape. I don't know if you can see, but I got a little bit of tape just kind of sticking out right there, but I already have a solution for it. Get a piece of your grill that you cut off, get up in there and just tuck it in. Make sure you don't scratch your paint. Just give it a nice little tuck. Much better. Well guys, you pretty much know all the steps. We've already done it for one, I still have to do the other, but there's no sense in making you watch a video of me doing the same thing all over again. So, this is the louver side. Let me step back and see if I can get you a better view. I already like it. I like the fact that you can't see my rear quarter window. And I do like the Eleanor style. I like the scoop look. And I don't feel as bad that I don't have the side scoop. It's actually still pretty clean. I think I did a great job because the side scoop would blend in a lot more and people wouldn't even know that it was up there. So, why did I say people wouldn't know? Because look, it's a style mod. You know, my car doesn't go any faster. I don't really think this has anything to do with the aerodynamics of the car. Maybe it'll, because air will be pushing in at this angle and pushing the car, it'll help compact the middle. I don't know, I'm not a scientist. I didn't design this product. I just like the way it looked and I threw it on my car. It's kind of what a lot of people do. Risers especially, bitches. No, I'm just kidding. Alright guys, anyway, thanks for watching. Peace.